Hello and welcome to the Elder Scrolls Online. Today we're going to start a new playthrough. I have a level 1 character I just made that is ready to go. I'm using an alternate account for my main account because I wanted to have it, the least amount of stuff. My other account's like maxed out and it was already full of characters. This is my second account. I don't even remember making any of these characters, but they're all mostly used for storage. There's apparently a level 50 on here. So this one's starting at 72 champion points, which is as low as I can get. So we're going to go ahead and start. We're going to play a Nightblade magicka build. That's going to be kind of focused around completing quests. We're going to mostly focus on doing the narrative of the game and whatnot. So we're going to go through here the tutorial in the first episode, just because I haven't seen this, the new expansion here.
You're awake. Oh, thank the stars.
Alright, so the new expansion, I just purchased it. What is it called? DLC, Ascending Tide, chapters. Here we go. High Isle. So this is what we're playing. We're going to go through the High Isle expansion first, which if we zoom out here, where is it? Greyhome? Where did it go? I swear it was just right there. Here, let's go back. Zoom out once, zoom out twice. Okay, we're on a specific special island, I guess, and not the main one. So let's go ahead and get going here. I'm gonna read out the text for what the character says, and let the NPCs do the rest of the talking. All right, let's go ahead and talk to her.
There you are, on your feet. I know magical translocation can really upset the stomach. Just take a moment and get your bearings, all right?
Where am
The
I?
Isle of Bolfiera, home of Clan Durini. I apologize for the cramped accommodations. We pride ourselves on courtesy, but circumstances here have taken a turn for the bizarre. I needed to make sure you weren't a danger to yourself or others.
Can you let me out?
You might not be so eager to escape once you hear what's going on. You arrive via a portal, along with a Daetric beast called Shayazel. It seized control of our golems and unleashed them on the island. If I free you, will you help me stop Shayazel?
Yes, set me free and I will help. All right.
Wise choice.
So these are not going to be the standard 30-minute episodes.
When you're ready, follow me.
I'm going to kind of give this no limit, and I'm playing a female character just because it's going to look better on a thumbnail. It doesn't really matter. All right. Talk to her.
There you are. Free as a spring cricket. I hope you intend to keep your word. We'll need each other out there. Of that I'm certain. The name's Norianwe, by the way, of Clan Durini. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Where are we headed?
We're bound for a place called the Keyrights Gallery. But first, I need to know you can defend yourself. Hurtling through the Orbis and falling flat on your ear left you a bit scattered. Find a weapon, and we'll work out the cobwebs. Fair?
Sure, but I have some questions.
Of course. I can't promise total transparency, but I'll be as forthcoming as I can.
You mentioned a Keyright Gallery. What is that place?
The Keyrights Gallery is an ancient substructure of Bolfiera Island, built long before my clan arrived.
Why is it called Keyrights Gallery?
On account of all the doors. The gallery's full of ancient gates, each with some arcane connection to places in Tamriel and beyond. Once the gates came to life, rifts opened. You fell out of one of them. The Daedra, Shayazel, emerged from another.
How did you escape?
I cast an incantation of the steed, snatched you up, and fled as fast as my feet would carry me. I heard the Daedra cursing, followed by some kind of explosion, but I didn't look back. I hope the gallery is still standing.
What are you doing here?
Nothing irresponsible, if that's what you're asking. I'm a member of Clan Durini's Intelligence Guild, the Cinderil. More scholar than spy, I assure you. I was conducting some research in the gallery, then pop! You and that monster arrived.
Why were you studying this place?
The gallery's always been a place of special interest for the guild, but we never quite cracked how it worked. Despite the dangers, this is our greatest breakthrough to date. The guild master will be ecstatic, provided we get it under control.
You said something about golems. What's going on here exactly?
Would it frustrate you to hear that I have no idea? We Dureni are cautious by nature, so the Isle of Bolfiera has many defenses. Magical stone guardians protect many of our sacred sites, but somehow this Daedra found a way to turn them against us.
Can you describe the Daedra, Shizel?
Ugh, do I have to? If I recall my studies correctly, I'd say it's a harvester, a huge serpentine creature that feeds on souls and magicka. If it finds a way to consume the energies of the gallery, we will be in very serious trouble.
Alright, goodbye. Alright, so it looks like we get to pick a weapon. So we got healing staff, fire staff, a bow, daggers, great axe, and a sword and shield. We're gonna go with the fire staff. Let's see here, Aldemary Exile's Inferno staff. Go ahead and take
Larger
that.
weapons like staves and great axes will take both hands to use. You can pair smaller weapons with a shield, or another weapon of that size. The choice is yours.
Alright, while we're doing that, let's go ahead and give gameplay and turn on auto loot, and that should be good. Alright, so I also want to let's grab one of everything, just so we can get the skills unlocked, right? Great axe and sword and shield. Alright, so let's go ahead and equip. So I already know how to play. You just hit I, you drag the item over, and you get your Inferno
I think
staff.
that one suits you. If you change your mind, feel free to take any other weapon you want.
I prefer
Now,
a shock
let's find a
staff,
spot to
but
practice.
this will be fine. Alright, killing an enemy will unlock the new skill line, so that's what what we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and go through the Balfera ruins here. Alright, looks like this might be our first guy, maybe?
This is as good a place as any. Now, prepare yourself while I conjure up a dance partner.
Alright. This guy looks wicked.
Let's begin. Quickly now, strike the construct.
Oh,
Well done.
it's got some like locked up.
Hit it again. Top marks. Attack. Brilliant.
Alright. I'm used to actually playing.
Ready yourself. Quick, strike while it's off balance. That's the way.
There you
well
go.
done. Keep up the defense.
Alright, let's block
Use your
that.
heaviest attack.
The heavy
You're
attack's just you
unnatural.
hold down the button.
Protect yourself.
Block.
Strike hard now.
Heavy attack.
Now some foes will try to restrain you. Quickly, break free.
I don't have my dodge roll set up on this account.
You ready to break free?
There we go. Do I actually have to fight this guy?
Again, make ready.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep doing
Now
that.
bash the construct before it. Now press your advantage with a heavy attack.
This controlled combat's kind of annoying.
Interrupt now, before it strikes.
But it's teaching me everything, right? How to interrupt, how to block.
Again, hold its attack.
There
When
we
your
go.
enemy prepares an attack. Good, now destroy it.
Okay.
Well done. Come
There we
speak
go,
with
and
me
we
for a
leveled
moment.
up to level 2. Nice. Alright, so before we go any further, I want to add another key. Controls, roll dodge. Really? It doesn't even have anything. Alright, so I bind it to num 4, so I can dodge like so. And I do it on my mouse, so there we go, let's loot him, and we can claim our attribute and skill point. So we're gonna just go ahead and put that into magicka right now. And it's just telling us the future rewards. Looks good. Now if we go here, no, there we go. We looted a forgotten adventurer pants, so let's go ahead and take those. There we go. And I think we can just mark these as junk for later on. All right, let's talk to her.
With moves like that, the Daedra doesn't stand a chance. Yes, I'd say we're ready to set out.
Where are we headed now?
To reach the Keyride's gallery, we have to make it out of this ruin and across a wide field full of the golems I mentioned. With any luck, we'll be able to slip past them. But I'm not all that lucky, so I'm sorry in advance.
All right. We'll head there next. What can we expect to encounter in the gallery?
Well, it begins with a door, the first of many. The only way to access the gallery is through a mysterious gateway. Once we pass through that initial door, we'll step into a huge vault. This is the part that worries me most.
Why does it worry you?
I believe Shiazel, the Daedric creature that's causing all this mischief, may have nested itself in there. So be prepared to fight.
Will dealing with Shizela pacify the golems?
I can't say anything with certainty, but ridding the world of an otherworldly abomination can't hurt, right? Its influence might linger for a time, but the golems should return to normal before too long. Hopefully.
Let's go. Right. Let's go and go through here. That's another player. I was like, what is that? Alright, let's go up here.
One of the stray golems. We might want to sneak past it.
Where? Is that a stray golem? Oh, it's a golem invoker. Alright.
Let's be on our way.
I like to loot everything.
Let's be on.
I hate having any kind of follower, so let's just kill this guy. I'll loot this backpack real quick. No. Oh, she's gonna heal me. There we go. I don't even have to worry about anything. She's just gonna keep me alive. Alright, 7 gold. Alright.
Let's
Stop targeting her. Alright, let's go. So sometimes in these urns and whatnot, you can get motifs. They're like style things for crafting and stuff. So we're gonna want to get all those, so we can start unlocking all that stuff.
Let's hurry.
Oh, here we go. We can take. Oh my
Let's
God,
be on.
stop it. We need to take all of these so we can unlock the different armor levels. So here we go. We can take it on the that. We can put on the homespun jerkin. Let's put on the legs. And we want to do light, so we'll just keep with that for right now. Kind of see there's the outside. It looks like there is a giant imp-looking thing, gargoyle over there. So that's probably where we're headed.
Right. The entrance to the Keyride's gallery should be east of here. Let's
East
set out.
of here. Alright, so you can zoom in and out, change perspective. I think you can just hit V. A lot of tips that are going to pop up, but we don't really... I like this version of the different thing. Ooh, ooh, these things got a lot of hit points for being tutorial mobs. There we go. So they're all red, so you know they're gonna be what we fight. And I don't think we've unlocked the skill bar yet, so that should be soon. Oh, one hit and she starts healing. There we go. No need to block when you can just back up. Or light armor skill. Alright, let's see here. East. That is the direction. Ooh, where are we at? It's a, looks like one of those white gold towers. Oh, he got me. Alright. Got another one. Got some rawhide scraps. We're gonna eventually do crafting. Crafting will be a little bit later. I'm gonna wait until I have enough skill points to dedicate to it. We're gonna need, I don't even know how many skill points for getting our magicka build up. There is a new thing, like the last time I played was in the Elsewhere expansion, and since then they've changed it so that there are different builds you can kind of do. I don't know 100% like how it all works yet. I haven't even messed around with it on my other characters. I just kind of was like, you know, I want to save a lot of this for learning via this. So I'm gonna do it that way and just figure it out. Oh, we got 3 guys right here. What are we doing? Do we? Oh, we're not gonna. I think we'll die to 3 guys without any kind of actual abilities. So we're gonna just keep going up here. It's kind of where it's sending us anyway. Make sure we loot everything. We got some lockpicks. Oh, there's a guy. I'm hoping to get his lightning staff because that's what I want. There we go. Nope. No luck on a lightning staff. Probably doesn't even drop. Something else that they've added since I played is the ability to remake items you've looted through this collection system. So that's kind of cool. And we'll be messing around with that. Alright, more armor to grab. What we got here? We got a, looks like a way shrine. And we just got the achievement Wax Harvester. Oh, that's another thing I noticed. Achievements are now account bound. So that's another reason why I wanted to use this account versus my other one. Because I've already done all the achievements. For a good deal. For like the, you know, the first few years of the game. So all this would have already been done.
Well, this is upsetting.
Alright, we're going to talk to her in just a second. I just want to get my loot on here. Hopefully we'll get something nice.
Jeffers' bones. The surge of magicka created by the portals you came through. It must have cracked this sky shard. Without a functioning sky shard, this gate remains locked, and there's no way for us to proceed. Damn!
Is there any way to fix it?
Unless you have a set of enchanting tools and a working knowledge of meteoric empowerment theory, no, there's nothing for it. We need to find a replacement.
Where can we find a replacement sky shard?
I saw one in a vault just south of here a few days ago, but it was flanked by one of the island's more powerful golems. Normally, I'd say we should search for another option, but given the circumstances, I think we have to risk it.
Alright, let's find that sky shard. Can I ask you something before we start out?
Of course. Let's not tarry too long, though.
What are sky shards exactly?
Giant clusters of meteoric glass. They fall from Aetherius, charged with raw and very potent magicka. Mages use sky shards in all kinds of rituals and experiments. We Dureni use them as a power source.
What kind of golem did you see near the sky shard?
It's a monstrous sentinel called a gargoyle. I've never seen one fight, but by all accounts, they are far more powerful than the golems we've faced thus far.
Alright, so we gotta go south, back out the door. That was a weird fall. Alright, we're gonna go kill that gargoyle we saw as we walked up. That should be fairly easy.
Do you see that vault to the south? The sky shard is there.
Alright, that's where we're headed. After I loot some more junk. See if we can kind of get past this tiger or whatever it is. Alright, Sky Shard Vault. Aptly named. Oh, I guess we're fighting a different one. Ooh, we got a recipe. Oh, and an iron dagger. Oh, it's ornate. That's nice. Alright, so we got our first recipe right here. Jasmine tea. Let's go ahead and learn that. There we go, and we learn.
There it is, the sky shard.
Oh, there's a gargoyle. Oh, he's got some points. No, I don't even have to. I don't even have to run.
To the side.
Come on. I'm gonna change my dodge key though, real quick. I'm not feeling this one. Alright, settings, controls. It's gonna go to num1. Alright, use the sky shard.
What? Did you just absorb the energy of that shard? Incredible. Not quite what I intended, but we can work with this. Let's head back to the gate.
Alright. So that's another thing this game has a lot of, is you have to collect a lot of sky shards. 3 sky shards equals a skill point. So it's kind of advantageous to do that, to collect them, right? You get more skill points, more skills you can put, more passive abilities and stuff like that. So it's actually a pretty nice system. It's a good way to limit your power without really limiting your power, right? Because you can get all the skills, you just don't have to worry about it. As long as you get enough skills to, or enough skill points, you can pretty much just buy them all. I don't know if it's still the case where you can get them all. You might not be able to anymore. But, definitely something worth, worth collecting. And I think once you collect them, you can actually just buy them in the shop. There's a lot of things like that.
Moment of truth.
Right, let's put that armor on real quick.
With any luck, it'll respond to the power you absorbed and unlock the gate.
Alright. Got a cloth hands, finally.
You did it! Let's speak for a moment.
There we go. Just activated that. Let's go ahead and talk to her again.
I'm afraid we've reached the really scary bit. The Daedric creature responsible for all these portals waits just beyond that gate. If you have any other preparations to make them now.
Do you have any advice on how to slay this thing?
Again, I'm just a scholar, but I'd encourage you to remember what we practiced before. Keep moving, strike true, and exploit any opening the creature gives you.
Easy enough. Alright, let's go. The gallery anti-chamber. Oh,
there it is.
It's a harvester.
Send it back to oblivion.
There's no point in interrupting unless I was doing melee, honestly.
Wither and die.
Oh, this one's that one you gotta interrupt, because I think they have a life tap. Too slow.
Only I will remain.
One of them has a life tap. I remember fighting one of these things and getting killed during a Fighter's Guild quest. There we go. Come on.
You cannot kill what cannot
yeah,
die.
this thing.
Near
Yeah, these orbs are what heal her. So as long as you kill the orbs, she can't heal herself. Pretty easy mechanic. It's harder early on than it is later on. If that makes sense. Alright, we killed her. And got an heirloom necklace. Let's
Follow me.
take a look at that. 800 health. I'll definitely equip that. And a bunch of other junk on us. And oh, we got level 3. Attribute points are available. Character window allow you to spend attribute points. I thought I already spent a point. There we go. Let's commit that point. And character skills. Oh, we get character skills. All right. How many skill? We have 1 skill point. Let's claim these real quick. I didn't commit that before. Let's see here. 1 skill point and another attribute point and a meal. I already have 2 of them on me from the daily log on kind of thing. So let's go ahead and commit that into Magicka. And what do we want for our first ability? And we're going to go with Strife. And Strife is steals enemies' life force and deals 2700 damage, healing you for 50% of the damage, or a nearby ally for 50% of damage. So it's kind of like a healing spell. So it's kind of nice, but it's a spammable spell, so that's really good. Our build is going to be focused on, doing Magicka stuff. I haven't really planned it out exactly. It's gonna gonna make it up on the fly, but we're gonna invest heavily in stealth and speed and killing stuff fast, so we can complete all the quests without having to deal with a lot of stuff. So certain points we'll skip a lot of trash by using stealth and whatnot. So all right, and let's go ahead and eat that meal. So here we go. Here's one of them. Let's use that. There we go. That gives us an extra 5,892 hit points, 6,300 Magicka, and 6,300 stamina for 2 hours. So now we got like 2,800 hit points. That's insane. Or 28,000. This game uses a scaling factor for everything, so your levels just kind of scaled, so it's useful. And looting these books, right, kind of seems pointless, but you can read certain books that'll give you skill points, just like in Skyrim and stuff like that.
I had no idea it was concealing
oh man, this
like
place is huge.
Let's get a closer look.
Alright, let's see. There's both ways go down. So you just loot books throughout your playthrough. The Mages Guild, I don't think those... I think those are all just random books you find. There's blue books you'll find for the Mages Guild. But you can find other things inside these books, if I remember correctly. I think there's like skill books that'll give you like skills, like a normal... Skyrim kind of book. Alright, here's the center area. I'm just gonna kind of ignore all that.
This is the Keyrights Gallery, but not as I remember it.
Oh wow, it's like a portal room. Reminds me of World of Warcraft.
Now I see why we never managed to unlock the gates. Their power comes from this arcane helix. Amazing. With the helix exposed, these gates can finally reopen. Perhaps not all of them at first, but enough to reach most of Tamriel. The question for you, I suppose, is where to first?
Yeah, where to first?
Can you believe this? Just look around. With this arcane helix exposed, the chamber is positively crackling with magic. The Keyrights Gallery has come to life, and I finally think I know why.
What do you mean? Why did it come to life?
Because of you. Matters in Tamriel are bleak. War rages in Cyrodiil. Daedric princes conspire. Dragons ride the winds of elsewhere. The Second Era needs a savior. I believe the gallery, perhaps even the Adamantine Tower itself, chose you.
What do you think I should do next?
The Keyrights Gallery opened doors to every corner of Tamriel, places I suspect that desperately need a hero's aid. This choice is yours to make, but wherever you choose to go, I'm sure adventure awaits. May the stars protect you.
Alright, complete the quest.
So, have you chosen where to go? What region of the world strikes your fancy? Not everyone gets to pass instantly from one side of Tamriel to another, you know. This is quite a gift.
Do you plan to use one of the doors as well?
What, me? No, I've got work to do. The Cinderil will want every bit of this place searched and studied. Since I did the discovering, I'll probably end up leading the effort. Adventure abroad sounds all well and good, but my place is here.
Do you really think fate brought me here?
Well, fate's sort of a clumsy way to put it. No offense. Honestly, we may never know why you were chosen. But I believe there was intention here. Something, whether it be the stars, the gallery, or the tower itself, placed you here for a reason.
And Shayzala? What brought it here?
Perhaps it followed you to prevent you from reaching your... well, destiny sounds a bit too grandiose. Let's just say to stop you from reaching your potential. Then again, maybe the power of this place brought you here to stop Shyazel.
I guess we'll never know.
Probably not. But what's a life without unanswered questions, right? Boring, if you ask me.
Do you think you'll ever unravel the mysteries of this place?
Ha! An elf can hope. Answering that question will probably keep me occupied for the next 100 years. Is the Helix connected to the Adamantine Tower? How does it perceive distant corners of Tamriel? I may never understand it, but I'll do my best.
Any thoughts on where I should go?
It is a bit overwhelming, isn't it? The whole of Tamriel is stretched out before you. We could start with the political considerations. 3 great alliances vie for control of Cyrodiil. Does the fate of the Pact, Covenant, or Dominion interest you?
No, I'd like to travel outside the borders of the 3 alliances. And so my plan for this series, if this, depending on how long it goes, we're going to start in High Isle, and then we're going to go to the previous expansions backwards until we get back to the political considerations here. This character I made in the Daggerfell Covenant, so we'll start there, and then we'll go through them, and I think we'll end up in the Ebonheart Pact, since that's where all my other characters are, so I'll end up that as the last kind of place to go at the very end of the series, but we're going to go from the current backwards is my plan.
I don't blame you. Interprovincial intrigue is the basis of my whole profession, and even I find it tiresome after a while. I suppose that widens the map a bit.
Where else could I find adventure?
Well, as I said before, threats to Tamriel have grown like weeds practically everywhere. Would you prefer to spend time among my elven kin, the Khajiit of elsewhere, or men of the north and south?
Tell me more about the men you mentioned.
Certainly. One of these gates appear to go to western Skyrim, a hermitical kingdom of Nords led by King Svargrim. The other leads to Blackwood, at the southern tip of Cyrodiil. Imperial remnants rule there.
What's the situation in Blackwood?
Our agents are investigating a handful of strange Daedric structures hidden away in the swamps near Gideon and Leowyn. I honestly couldn't tell you how they got there, but the presence of Daedric anything in Tamriel is always cause for concern.
Alright, so let's see if we can figure out how to do this. Does it kind of give me... Alright, there's High Isle. That's the one we're going to go to, so let's just take a look and see what all the other options are. Blackwood, which is the previous expansion. Elsewhere, which is the previous expansion of that one. Somerset Isle is the previous one to that. Skyrim, which was the one before that one, which I like that one a lot. It's really fun. And then, see, this is probably Ebonheart Pack. Yeah, no, this is Morrowind. And this is Bleak Rock Isle, which is the starting alliance thing. Starting with, did I make this character in the, yeah, Daggerfall Covenant. Alright, perfect. Sure, I didn't mess that up. But apparently all that's, like, you can change it all now. Oh yeah, that's Ebonheart Pack, Bleak. And this one's Stamaka. This is, Aldemary Dominion, and then Canthari's Roost. Actually, no, Stamagha is Daggerfell, and this one is Aldemary. Yeah. It's been a while. It's been in a while. Alright, so we're gonna go and start here in the High Isles.
This door leads to High Isle in the Sisters Archipelago. Our spies believe leaders of the Great Alliances will gather there for a peace summit. But this will draw conspirators. They could plunge Tamriel into deeper chaos. Unless you stop them.
Alright, travel to the High Isles and start the Legacy of Bretons storyline. And we did make a Breton specifically for this. Otherwise, that would have been a
High Isle feels so peaceful most of the time. That's why I like it here. A respite from all the chaos of the mainland.
The temperature of the islands is quite unique. It facilitates all sorts of strange and beautiful things.
Some precious cargo was supposed to sail in on the morning tide, but it never arrived.
The people need to believe we have things under control.
Long ago, we druids left Tamriel and its troubles behind us. But here, our ancient ways survived.
I believe a knight should not be measured by the worth of their weapon, but by the allies they keep.
These manifestations of the island's fiery heart reveal the majesty and power of the natural order.
Nature itself has fallen out of balance.
Storm and fire will bring down the old machines.
There we go. That was kind of cool. I haven't seen that video before. That kind of pumped me up. Kind of get us live going here. All right. Druid's Gate.
I could use your help.
All right. I guess that's the guy we start with. Yeah, that's the guy from, I think, the Daggerfall Covenant questline. That's pretty cool. But I think this is a good spot for us to cut the first episode here. And we're gonna kind of go with it from here on and see what we can do. Next episode we'll start this quest line and we'll go through this. I think there's like 30 quests. The description said 30 hours to complete this I guess expansion. So we're gonna do that and then we'll go from there. If there's any kind of events that come up in between, like I know there's like a dragon event that's gonna start at the end of the month, and here in this January, we'll go do stuff like that. We're not gonna be beholden to this, but the linear story we'll go through it like that, and we'll do it backwards because that'll be fun. But thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.